Hey everybody, this is Aylad, and I will very shortly be streaming some Starmade. This is my very first stream on Twitch. I've been streaming for a while on YouTube, but Twitch is a little bit of a new experience for me, so you may have to be slightly patient. Alright, well, here we are in the new power update that has just come out. In fact, this is a brand new version of it that I think has just dropped within the last 24 hours or so. There's some exciting new stuff happening here, including the fact that Starmade completely messed up my install directory, and now I am not in the universe that I'm supposed to be in, so that's fun. What settings have changed? I didn't change anything. Alright, so yeah, hi guys. Starting to stream off correctly with some technical issues. It's all good. Let me just exit to menu and tweak some settings with whatever universe I'm in. Alright, so I want to play. Where's the creative inventory options here? Creative mode inventory, there we go. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, I have creative mode. That's all I need. That's all I want. I'm good. I was trying to get clever with my Starmade install directory. And clever is maybe something I shouldn't have tried too hard to achieve. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully this is the most recent version of my asteroid drill. Yeah, that looks roughly up to date. Yeah, I think it is. All right, cool. So this is what we're going to be working on today. It's an ongoing project of mine. Basically, I'm rebuilding an older mining ship that was not going to work with the new power update, like, at all. So yeah, here we are. Oh man, my frames are jumping all over the place. Yeah. Graphics, I want to limit frame rate to 60 so that the game is not completely going haywire trying to keep up with higher frame rates. Very nice. Hey, it's Mirren. Mirren's in the chat. Hey, Mirren. Mirren, message for you. There's a brand new version of Starmade out that they swear that missing entities will reappear. So if that helps with the issue you were having with the first build of the power update, hopefully that'll be good news for you. All right, whoa, okay. Hang on, guys. I gotta turn off the simulation because I can't deal with those dudes swooping around. Alright, simulation. Allow simulation. Run simulation. Spawn. Come on. Yeah, I didn't fix it. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, dude. See, trying to look through this list of stuff in a hurry is not going to get me anywhere. Where are we? Enable simulation. There we go. Enable. I knew that there was a word I was missing. I also want to go ahead and turn off enemies. Thank you, Nightbot, for showing up. Well, I do want to turn off pirates. Allow enemy spawning? Enemy spawning, there we go. Okay. Save. Sorry guys, maybe now we can actually jump into the real, actual, whatchamacallit. Okay. Well, those guys are still swooping around. I turned off simulation. Are you guys not simulation? Whatever. Alright, so again, we are trying possibly to rebuild my old mining ship that I was pretty fond of. So it'd probably help if I spawned in an old copy, but since I'm not 100% sure where that blueprint is, probably not going to put you through that. And oh my gosh, it even changed all my controls. Oh, okay. Jeez. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I probably should have checked before I started streaming. Okay, so yeah, chat is returned. Okay, left shift, right shift. All good, all good. Map navigation. Action menu. Like this needs to be changed. What was I using? I think I was using like F8. I'm gonna go with F8 and hope there's not a issue with that. Okay, Nightbot, simmer down. I can close block shape menu, target, radial. I always forget this GIF animation thing is even in there. I'm going to set this to, with GUI is going to be F12. And F7 without GUI. There we go. Cool. They need to keep configs option. It's really, I mean, yes, they do. Absolutely. It's really not even that in this case. What's really going on is that my install directories got screwed up because I was trying to be smarter than I am. I wanted to keep like a dev install in one directory and then a release version install in a different directory, and then somewhere wires got crossed. So that didn't do well at all. Alright, shop menu, boot panel, board structure menu, creative mode, tutorial screen, weapon menu. Yeah, that's fine, I'm never going to use that. Weapon menu, left to do. Oh, this looks normal. I know there's some ship controls that I'm going to have to change later, but I'm not going to worry about it. Strafe up is space. Why would strafe up be spacebar? Let's see, that's up is E, right? Yeah. And that means that these. Why would I? Oh my gosh. Rotate left and right. I don't even know. There are two keys I'm probably not using. Left alt? Sure. No, that's not right. I use those. Bugger. Oh, Z and C. That's what I do with that. Cancel. Okay, so rotate. So that'd be C. Okay. Align ship cam. Oh no, it's Z and X. That's what it is. Okay. Let's see. Left shift is brake. Cancel ship movement. Yep. Did I ever get strafe up and strafe down correct? U and E. Good. Cancel ship movement. Change ship mode. Spacebar. That's the way that it... I think that's roughly what it used to be the default. And why that got changed, I don't know. Yeah, that's right. I have no thrust, so... That's fine. Mode. Thrusters. Thrusters are going to do me no good because I have no power. I guess I'll just leave it with it right here. I probably won't be building this far back for a little bit anyway. Anyway. Sorry about all that, guys. So this is the front part of the ship. This is the cockpit, which is... We're going to call it finished, even though I'm sure I'm going to tweak it a lot later. This right here is a corridor that's going to kind of lead back to the aft part of the ship. We've got little color-coded floor things going on. And then this goes back to engineering. Now, the pink circle was originally going to represent... was originally going to represent where the reactor was going to be. I've since decided that that is not going to be exactly right. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Let's see. Switch, yes. Okay. Okay. Resume. That probably will not be the last time I'm trying to configure controls tonight. Anyway, oh, brush size. It's maxed out at 10. Kill me now, please. I'm not going back into menu just to give myself 100 long brush size. It's not happening. Anyway, hi, everybody who's watching, whoever you are. Alright, so we're going to jump back just a little bit farther than I'd originally planned, with the obvious reason for that being that I need room to fit the reactors in farther away. So we're going to come back to right about here. We're going to extend the decorative floor line back. And then we need our actual reactor core. So the ship's going to be a little bit longer than I'd originally thought it was going to be, and that's perfectly fine. Just one of the things that's going to happen a lot with the new update. Let's see. Give myself a radius of about 9. Fine. And an X rotation of 90. Yeah, cool. So this is going to be where the actual reactor is going to fit. I'm unsure yet exactly what that's really going to look like. That's fine. Oops. And one reason why I'm going ahead and starting with this, with putting in the actual reactor, is, well, really, one reason is so that I can go and get some thrusters on this sucker. Sooner or later, one of those trade guild ships is going to slam into me, and I'm going to need to be able to stop. But another thing is simply that I want to go ahead and test out the current update is supposed to, hopefully, please, reduce the size of what JW608 has poetically referred to as the energy sausage. Power sausage? Energy sausage, something like that. So, that's exciting news. It was too big. Shut up. Shut up. Let's see. I don't care so much about vertical distance because the ship is going to be basically long. So I'm going to kind of build it up cylindrically. Like this. Let's see. What I need is the equivalent of a 7x7x7 cube. Originally I was just going to have a cube, but I think I'd rather have a cylinder. So let's see. 7x7 is 49 times 7. Using my phone for other things tonight, so I can't run a calculator on it. It's 343, I think. Alright, so I need 343 blocks. Does this tell me the number of blocks that are in it? Yes, it does. It's at 105 right now. Very cool. Oops. Where are we? We're at 189. Ooh, that is going to be a big old cylinder, though. I don't know if that's what I want. Might have to thicken it out a little bit. $279. $333. Cool. 343. Now, if I did my math right, that is the size of reactor that I really needed. I'm going to go ahead and boost that slightly. Just a tiny, tiny little boost. Cool. Now, what I think I want, emphasis on the word think, because I might regret this later. I think I want is kind of a catwalk around it, looking down into a reactor pit kind of deal. So that's what we're going to try. Oops. Just see how that kind of looks. See, here's the thing. Like I was kind of thinking about this earlier today. With the classic power, incorporating the actual reactor into your ship design, where you're actually looking at it and you see it for what it is, didn't really happen that much. At least I don't think it did. Because of the way that you had to do these random spaghetti lines that I thought most people hated a lot. So basically whatever visible reactor you had was probably... Why is that way? It was probably going to be just 100% aesthetic. Yeah, that'll do. Now, you can actually build the reactor and look at it. The question is, do we want to, or do we still want it to be 100% aesthetic? Like, obviously this current design that I'm working on, you're going to see it. You're going to look straight at it. But I'm probably going to clad most of it in some kind of hull or whatever. Because looking at it isn't all that impressive, actually. So, yeah. Ah! I knew it. Look. It just got crashed. I told you that was going to happen. Alright, so now I gotta find some thrusters. Oh, jeez. Right. Come on. They said they fixed building at high speed, but they still made it really obnoxious. There we go. Because when you hold down control to place a whole line, then what happens? When the camera stays still while the ship keeps tumbling or whatever. That's pretty frustrating. I'm just going to leave those right there for now. It's fine. Okay. Now I need stabilizers. I haven't tested this, so I don't actually know how far away I have to get from that. Technically the front of the ship is still too close. Yeah, color me surprised. It's okay. We're just going to go ahead and place it right here anyway. Let me go ahead and kill these two planes of symmetry. Shrink this sucker back down. Yeah, shut up. My gosh. People learn to drive. Right. Alright, so we're at 5% stabilization with 4 times 3 with 12 blocks. So I guess I need 60 blocks. That's not too bad. It's pretty reasonable, actually. Oh, I can't put them there, though. Bugger all. Just very simple, very straightforward. Not going to try to do anything fancy. This is a mining ship. Dang it. It's not meant to be combat ready. So I'm not trying to have any kind of tactical advantage by splitting the stabilizers up and making them hard to find, etc., etc. It's just not a priority for me. Stabilization is only 9.6%, so that's not linear. Wait. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at the right number. Crap. Maybe it is linear and I was just counting wrong somewhere. It didn't surprise me at all. Anyway, I'm at stabilization 36.7%. Actually, I'm going to undo that last one. And before that, I'm at 27.6. That's higher than 25. Getting maximum regeneration plus a little safety, I guess. I'm happy. That's all I need. Sorry, I was just checking something. Did I mention this is my first Twitch stream? So I'm going to be a little paranoid that things aren't working correctly for a bit. Okay, now I have not messed with these at all, so... Oh, by the way though, check it. This energy sausage thing, this power stream, see how skinny it is? Nice, isn't it? They have reduced the radius of it, which was a change that was desperately needed, by the way. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to try and redirect it a bit. I think where I need to take it. Let's see. Just going to kind of drop. Oops. Drop a couple of these. I don't actually know if I need that last one, but whatever. I'm going to come back in and delete these later. Alright, so if I understood the instruction correctly... Oh, thanks, Mirren. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's, if anything goes wrong with the stream, somebody let me know. Very much. Yeah, what was I saying? So, like I say, I haven't messed with these. Don't know if this is going to work 100% like it's supposed to. Oh, crap. Yeah, I screwed this up. Alright, so... Am I supposed to C and V on that? I guess not. C and V, C and... V? Yeah, that's right. C. V. C. V. C. V. C and V. Alright, cool. So... It looks horribly awkward and stupid. So that's not how these are supposed to work. Alright. Man, it's almost working right now. That is so weird. See, that should disappear. Like, that right there should. Maybe I need to work backward? Okay, so either I'm misremembering their little infographic on it, or it was wrong. I had C and V backward from the way that they were supposed to go. And this is a little bit simpler than what I started with, but I'm going to roll with it. Can't see the power stream through the floor. If they fatten it up again, I will be able to see that. So hopefully they don't do that. Nah, you know what? I'm not going to risk that. I'm going to go ahead and drop it down. Okay. So... there. Yeah, that's better. Now, even if it gets fat, it won't be poking through the hole, or through the floor. So that's a relief. Alright, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I am so glad. So glad that they changed the diameter of this thing. There. Now I think it's going... yeah, it's going straight. It was at an angle before. Excellent. Let me go ahead and clear out this build helper. It's a little annoying and I don't need it. Oh, I didn't realize these popped in back there. Okay. Power stream set up. I don't mind it so much. Like, with it being as small as it is, I can very definitely live with that. Get this back in. Look at what we need to do right here. I need some railing. Grate, they call it. We all know what we all use it for. Who knows, it may even mirror correctly. Though I don't think these will. They might. It might just be the corner pieces that don't mirror accurately. I can't remember. Oh yeah, so far so good. Nice. Okay. Let me get back in here and see if I can get a little bit better light on the subject. Yeah, that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Just rotating so the star's above me rather than below me. Alright, so this is be kind of a catwalk structure where you can kind of go around and have a look at the reactor. I need... Wait, what would be a good reactor color? Hey, Mirren, if you're still there. Reactor color, go. I guess red, orange, and yellow seem fairly obvious. You know what, though? I think I want purple. Oh, that's standard armor. Let's see, let me grab the hull. No, I definitely want standard armor. A bit better shade of color, I think. Yeah, it's nice. Blue or purple? Yeah, I think purple's going to be pretty sweet here, actually. Go ahead and kill these before I forget. Oh, who goes there? Alright, boom, there it is. Oh, hey, something just happened. Lens Cap is now following. Hey, Lens. So glad to see you. The boom, there it is a recorded thing. Alright, let's see. What was it doing? Right, strip that out. Now I'm just building up a shell around most of the reactor. We're going to start here. And actually, go ahead and drop this right here. Just for the time being. Yeah, that's the right spacing. Hey, Lens. Yes, indeed. I'm actually really excited to be here on Twitch. If anybody's watching this who doesn't know, like, I've been YouTube streaming and posting videos for a while. And I hadn't really taken my Twitch account all that seriously, just because I didn't really see the need for it. Oh, whoops. Then YouTube did their recent thing, and I was so mad. But now that I'm here, like that's what pushed me to be here. And now that I'm here, I'm really honestly thinking that YouTube's decision that I was so mad about at the time is probably the best thing that's happened to me in a while. Like, I'm really, really excited to be here right now. So You know, sometimes things that we look for to be bad and that make us upset just don't pan out that way. That's the lesson. That's what I took away from this whole thing. Yeah, come on. There. Okay. So there's that. Let's see. I really don't want to have to go bigger with this. So we're just going to do that. Oops. Nope. These I want in a different color. And I honestly think I'm just going to go with good old dark gray. Probably standard armor though. And here I am in Hull. Yeah, good job. Good job, Aylad. You're amazing. I don't know, I'll probably come back and adjust that a little bit. I'm going to have to turn down how often Nightbot posts too. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll tweak it later. Actually, you know what? I'm going to tweak it right now. Timers. Yeah, let's just double that. There we are. Alright, sorry for that. When Nightbot gets on the streamer's nerves, it's probably a bad sign. Oh, what happened here? Oh, right. Okay. Let's see. Put that right there. Boom. Oh, now what? Did I accidentally delete another one of these? At some point? I think I might have. I don't know. Or just disconnected that, maybe. It's still going flat, or is it at an angle again? I think it's flat. I think it's good. Okay. Let's see. Get rid of that. Take that out. I don't know. And that, I guess, for a little change of something, texture. Okay. Get my purple back on. I don't know if I'm actually going to end up liking this, to be completely honest. guess it's a start. Let's see. Come down here and grab some kind of crystal, maybe? Do I want to overdo the purple and go with Rammet crystal? Probably not. I wish those things quit smacking into me. And they even smack into their own space stations. I should turn collision damage on. Ha! Not really. Come on, guys. What the heck? Very, very poor drivers. Oh. There we go. Take that. You know, I really like that core. I'm asking myself whether it's going to fit with the rest of the build. I feel like it's kind of wrong for the build. Just not sure. I don't. Dang it. They hit me again. And again. And oh my gosh. Alright, so where are those idiots? Yeah, they'll be smacking into me again before long, I guess. Alright, let's see. Man, I really like that. Alright, here I think is what I'm going to do. Let me grab this. Let's see, how do I do that? The camera, place with active slot. Yeah, okay. Okay, replace all that with brown. And then fill in the gaps here. With purple. I think that probably fits a good bit better. Let's see. Kill that, and I will replace a couple of these with some decorative screen type stuff. Okay, I feel like that looks better. It's going to fit a little bit better with the rest of the ship. I still get some nice purple in there. Still get some nice ice crystal in there. But yeah. And then I need some red because I've got this whole red thing coming back to engineering. Oops. So I ended up with mostly red after all. That sucks. Well, yeah, the red's a bolder statement. Purple, especially with this lighting, just kind of disappears. Yeah. So, darn. I was really liking the purple, but... And I could have changed the stripe to be purple, but I don't know. I think maybe this is for the best. Let's see. Some girder. Yeah, this stuff doesn't mirror correctly, so I'm gonna have to do every block of it by hand. Oh man, are you serious? Jeez. Kinda hate working with this stuff anyway. Like I can't hide this texture when the girder's on the back. I probably can't hide it with it on the front either. So I'll just have to leave it on the sides. That'll do. Man, look at those ships, though. I really like them. Like, they're pretty cool. I just don't like them smacking into me. Alright, let's see. Got that. Got this. Yep. I'm going to have that plugged into something or other somewhere. So that's going to be cool. So let me go ahead and drop the, I guess what you'd call the socket for that. I need something to kind of cover up the energy stream, and I think I'm actually going to end up using the purple for that. So let's see how this turns out. Alright, so go ahead and put symmetry in. I don't necessarily need the actual solid blocks in there, though. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, there's something else I want to do with that, too. We're going to go ahead and do that. This is how the purple's going to work its way in, for sure. Oops. So yeah, I'm pretty much just making a conduit for this to travel through. If they do fatten the beam back up again, it's going to get kind of embarrassing. But this is why I wanted the beam to be running directly horizontal and not slanted at all. Just to make it a little bit more straightforward to cover up. Of course there it's going to be diagonal, but that's okay. I'll sort that out when I get that far. Alright, this... doing these joints is always kind of giving me trouble, but I think I can figure this out. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Forgot about symmetry. Try that again. Oops. Oh, come on. I turned that off. Did I not turn that off? Ooh. Okay, now it's off. Anyway, there we go. So this is not just going to be a purple pipe. I'm going to cut into it in a little bit. Well, maybe not right away, but eventually I'm going to cut into it. Okay, I think that'll do. Alright, let's see. How does this work now? I'm going to cheap out just slightly. Is that a good thing? Is that going to work for me? That might even work for me. Thought I was cheating. Oh, whoops. But now I'm thinking that was actually the right place to put that. I don't know yet how I'm going to clad these, so actually I should probably just kind of leave that right there. Anyway, the idea is this is going to come down and hit this kind of diagonally. I don't even remember what this logic was working. Oh, the cockpit door. It's been too long since I've been working on this. I don't remember why that logic needs to be there. I'll figure that out later. Anyway. So, why was I trying to leave this open? Well, you see, if they went to so much work and trouble putting in an interesting graphical effect for this, we might as well be able to see it. Am I right? I think I'm right. What better place to see it than in engineering, which is where you should be able to keep an eye on your reactors. Am I right? I'm right. I think I'm right. Cool. Alright, so then that goes into that, and I need to fill in some of the gaps. Under heavy load, game is trying to catch back up. Yeah. You don't say. So sooner or later, once I know what the interior spaces around this purple pipe are going to look like, I'm going to end up cutting into it along this main length and doing very similar stuff where you're going to be able to look in and see it. Not necessarily using these bars, great, whatever, but at least through, say, clear panels, right? I'm not ready to do that yet because I don't know exactly how it's going to intersect with the livable spaces in the ship. But that's going to happen sooner or later anyhow. Let's see, let's standard armor and cut that out. There we go. Actually, I think it makes sense if I built that out just a bit more. There. Alright, so the reactor itself is built. The stabilizer functional blocks are in place. I've got the energy stream concealed. Pretty sweet. Yeah. Now then, below all this, I wanted to experiment. I'm not married to this idea, but I wanted to experiment with a slightly different effect. So we place down an activation module. Do it on the center line so I don't have to come back and undo it later. Or, you know, undo the extra copies. What if you looked down and all you saw was this big glow? Yeah, cool. Thanks, man. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get this line in. Trying to think if I want you to be able to look up and see the same thing above. And the answer to that is probably yeah. Nah, the more I think about it, that's overdoing stuff, isn't it? I think it's overdoing things a bit. I could at least do something a little bit more subtle like that. Not that beacons in any form are ever subtle. Yeah, it's a little better. I was seriously thinking about looking down into the reactor pit and you see that glow, but that would basically mean that the glowy parts of the reactor are not contained in any kind of way, so I don't think I like the idea. But this, at least, I think I can live with this. Did these cut off the reactor glow? Don't. They dim it a little bit. That's good. Yeah, not so easy to notice actually. But, well. Just kind of experimenting with getting that slightly under control. Hmm. Okay, I think I'm really gonna have to change this song. Yep. Thank me later. Gonna do that, and then maybe can bring in the beacon. In astronaut mode, wow, man, it's almost like it cuts right through that brace. That is insane. Like, that is officially crazy. Yeah, that's killing me. Yeah, the I'm gonna have to work on this music. This is the default Nightbot Monster Cat playlist. Why is this so dang bright? Most of the music on this playlist, actually, I kind of don't mind at all. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. Just get a hint of a glow. Yeah, I like it.
Summertime through blue and white, where I can fly. Take me by surprise. Bring me to the stars, to galaxies so far from ours. Set my spirit free. Music is where I will be.
Nah, I'm overdoing it now. Let's just do that. Boom, there it is. Hey, something just happened. JW608 is now following. JW, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hey, check it out. Check it out. Are you watching? JW, you watching? Are you watching? Because, look, you see that? You see that? It's a nice, skinny energy sausage. It all fits nicely within this right here. See, let me chop a little bit out. I'm assuming JW is watching. He hadn't said anything yet. He just followed though. So that is a nice non-obese power sausage. I like it. We can keep this. And when I say I like it, what I really mean is I hate it less than I hated the old sausage. So, you know, it's all a matter of perspective. Anyway, that's awesome. Yeah. I'm so happy about it. I'm gonna have to talk about it to everybody who joins the stream that I know knows what I'm talking about. Oh wow, I never sealed that up. That's embarrassing. Sometimes I feel about half the game of Starmade is finding places where you're supposed to put blocks and didn't. Like, wow, I don't think there's anything at all on this end. Nope. There. All closed in. Oh, maybe JW wasn't actually in the stream. Oh well, we'll get the good news one of these days. Appreciate the follow anyway. Oops. I don't know. I think I messed this up somehow, but I think it's not going to matter because of the cladding I'm going to put around the stabilizer block. Cool. Anyway. Right, I needed to seal this up. There. Now maybe it's all enclosed. Maybe. So obviously that's going to need to go somewhere else anyway, but yeah. I think I like the top of the reactor now. I don't know that I'm going to put any extra bracing down on the bottom part. I think I'm just going to kind of leave it the way it is. I just realized what I did. Alright guys, I know you're just waiting for your chance to slam into me, knock me off course again. Yeah. It's better. Wow. Alright, so there's that. Go ahead and try to wrap this part up a little bit. I think I want the front surface to be standard armor all the way down so you can't really necessarily tell where the stabilizers are. I said this was not going to be a combat ready vessel, so I didn't particularly care to protect it all that much. But at the same time, I'm not advertising, hey, shoot here, there's stabilizers here. One purple back there. Thank you, all spotted. There you go. That would have been very frustrating to find later. So let's just drop that right there. Boom. And if I remember right, I had planned on... Yeah. I had planned on one more row down here. Although actually that's likely going to be done like this. Yeah, that'll work. So on the inside, let's do something like this. Not like that though. Oh darn. Can't use that. Don't want to use that. Just have to stick to that. Man, these stripes messing with my eyes. Yeah, that's wrong. I knew that was wrong. I don't want to do it that way. Yep, we'll just roll with it that way. Okay, something like that. Trying to think if I want any of that exposed visually. I'll probably come back in later and do a lot more with this. Like add in some decorative elements, stuff like that. But this will do for now. That is not how that belongs. Let's see. Oh yeah, much better. Man, I can't believe it. The joint actually looks nice and clean between those two. Very cool. Can't believe I pulled that off. I really can't. Alright, so I've got my stabilizer in. Boy, I hope that was all the core that I needed for that. This is only going to be a one core vessel, I think. I might add a secondary core back behind. I'll have to put some thought into that. Think about what functionality I want to add to the ship. think for now we're going to roll with just this being the entire power system. Well, plus chambers, I guess. Alright, so let's see. I need to get this in here. These are not going to mirror correctly, so undo, undo, undo. Forget who I stole this idea from. It's definitely not an Aylad original. I hate the way that these and these pipes rotate. Like there's duplicate positions in the rotation. Like in theory, see, can I just clear this? Yeah, I can. All right, like in theory, if this end were different from this end, you've got a way to position either end at the top with it oriented in the same corner. In practice, they're not any different, which means that's a whole rotation that you could save. That becomes significant when they say that they don't have an. I think I remember them saying. I could be misremembering. They don't have an off sprite or a visual off state because they didn't have enough memory to store that. Like the block can only hold a certain number of binary, I don't know what you call them, but a certain number of digits to indicate different states. Well, if you can eliminate half of the rotation positions, you've got a lot more memory just freed up, and you can spare one of those bits to determine whether it should visually be on or off. If that makes sense. So that's a little frustrating that they did that. And then on a block where it matters, like Girder, which only has one state, they don't have all the rotations that they need. So that's one of the little grievances I've got with the game. Hopefully they'll finish it or fix it at some point, as they kind of go through and revamp and overhaul the graphics, as they're pretty much guaranteed to do many times. So that's just one of my things. It's a pretty slick looking reactor. It still is a little bit too slick for what the overall ship is going to look like, but I guess it's kind of like you open up a big old heavy piece of like construction equipment or something. You find a shiny muffler. Okay, bad example. Not a muffler, but like some kind of part that doesn't look like it fits with the rest of it because it was bought, is purchased from a stock supplier, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that'll work for me, I guess. Let me finish building out the surrounding catwalk. I can get my symmetry back on now, since I'm not dealing with those lights anymore. Don't you dare hit me. They're gonna hit me again. Oh, show. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of outline space a little bit in brown. Oh. Yeah, I don't actually need that. Cool. So just pretty narrow access. Nothing major. So let me kill that. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's see. Uh-oh. Dude, I did not mean to do that. I need to go ahead and just turn all these off. I don't actually want them on. They're only there for filling in those little gaps. I'd rather have better control over the lighting in here. Should have placed them all with an activation block selected. Yeah, it's better. Come on, game, catch up. Don't know yet what I'm going to do with the lighting in here, but having those off does allow me to take some liberties with it. So that's good. Alright, have some kind of engineering alcove back there, some kind of controls probably set up. Don't know yet what that's going to involve. Controls or displays or something. There will be various display type elements along the walls on either side. Again, not 100% sure what that's going to be or do, if anything. But this is pretty much going to be all of engineering right here. Just continuing to think. 2 levels, yeah, it would look cool. It's gonna be wrong for the ship if I actually do a second level catwalk up here. Sorry, I was just kind of doing stuff without thinking about talking. What I think I'm gonna do here is kind of ring in. Like another brace, and I think I'm gonna have maybe a clear part up here. So yeah, if a ship's flying by, you're gonna be able to look in and see, oh, there's probably the reactor because it's got all that glowiness to it. Probably won't look glowy because I don't think you can see the bloom through transparent blocks. Oh, below? Below. Yeah, there does need to be some kind of access area down here, doesn't there? You are exactly right about that. That's going to happen. I don't know yet what it's going to look like or how it's going to work, but yeah, that's happening. Good. I'm building this in the wrong material. And with the wrong symmetries turned on. I'm doing very well for myself tonight. Good. What just happened? Holy, what the? Why did I have green on and not blue? Oh my gosh. Okay, where did I drop blocks that I didn't mean to drop blocks? Anywhere? I don't know. Whatever. My gosh. Yeah, you're absolutely right. There's gonna have to be some kind of access down here. I did, built into the frame of the ship, I did already have, there's gonna be a ramp coming down here. I've actually forgotten what was originally in my head when I did that. Yeah, one function that's gonna serve is bringing people down to the lower level. You'd still be able to see it, but like you said, being able to see it up close would be even better. I like that view, actually. It's a good view. I was just trying to figure out why I had the wrong symmetry zone after saying that I was going to go fix it. I make myself sick sometimes, I really do. Anyway, here we are. Fixing my stupidity. Oops. Well, nobody can fix my stupidity. But at least I can fix the consequences of it this time. Nope. Yeah. That's better. Alright, so that comes up to that. That is an excessively awkward looking ring, I have to say. Oh, come on, where is it? Oh, there we are. That's better. Okay. just kind of winging this a little bit. I'm not 100% sure what I want from it. But I think I'm at least heading in the right direction. I could be wrong. Oops. So whatever this is that I'm building right now, if it even stays in the final draft, this is going to be the exterior of the ship. If it stays in. So far, it's not looking good. I don't know. Alright, let's see. What material did I use for the cockpit up here? White crystal armor. Alright, so we're going to borrow that again. Zip back here. Turn these off so I can see properly. Oh. Okay. Boy, it's hard to see this. Yeah, it's a little easier up here. All right. Yep. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just using replace to replace all that glass with, or white crystal armor, whatever, with purple, just so I can see where I've still got holes that need filled. Alright, now I've got it solid, so now I'm going to do another replace to change it back into white crystal armor. Good. Alright, so now that's sealed. That's airtight if we had air in the game. It's got some layers up here, like a person could, like an astronaut could actually get down in here and walk around a little bit. But it's not an overwhelming issue. We get in here, turn these all on. Turn off lighten mode. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can't actually tell that those are beacons through the glass. I've always kind of hated that about the lighting engine. Hopefully they get it fixed at some point. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm not 100% satisfied with just this part. I want something right there for texture. I'm not sure what. I guess I can sort that out later. For now, maybe just stick this in here. Okay, So that's going to be the official top part of the engine core, like exterior of the ship. This is the outer surface. So I think that's going to look kind of cool. I'm not going to build the lower level yet because I haven't decided exactly how it's going to look up here and how much it's going to connect with the aft part of the ship. So we're going to kind of leave that. Overall, I feel pretty pleased with this. I think I made decent progress considering this was just a couple of pink circles like right up here somewhere when I started tonight. If you can't tell, I'm kind of winding the stream down a little bit. By a little bit, I mean about to finish. I feel like we've done good things. Good things are good. I'm glad to have done them. I'm really excited to have this kind of come together and see more and more of the ship's size and proportions, even some of the details taking place. Thanks, Mirren. Yeah, thank you to anybody who showed up for the stream, whether you spoke up in chat or not. Thank you to anyone who watches the archive video. I'm happy to be here on Twitch for the first time ever streaming on Twitch. Hopefully it went well enough. Of course, I haven't seen what you guys have seen, but as far as I'm aware, there haven't been any serious technical issues. Got a few new followers. Let me try out a little feature that I had prepped. How's this? Yeah, there's supposed to be a thing happening behind the graphic there, and the thing doesn't seem to be happening, so I'll have to maybe try and sort that out later. Yep, no idea. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it inspires you to stick around. Check out my my brand spanking new Twitch channel in the future. If you have any suggestions, any comments that you think I should be paying attention to, please don't hesitate to let me know. This is a new experience for me as far as the platform that I'm on, and I would like to make a good thing out of it. So feedback is welcome, encouraged, and will be very much appreciated. And yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye.